Good morning students. Before watching this video, please make sure that you have watched the previous video Parabola, where I have discussed the prerequisites of this in brief. Okay, now let us discuss the various forms of parabola. So, last class we have discussed y square equals to 4x. This is of this form. This is of this form. So, this is a focus. Focus is the fixed point lying on the axis or principal axis. What is principal axis? The straight line which is passing through the fixed point and perpendicular to the fixed line. This is L. This is the directrix. Now this is the vertex. The vertex is the point of intersection of the conic and the principal axis. Conic and the principal axis both are intersecting at this point. Then that is said to be a vertex. Focus, directrix, foot of the directrix. Foot of the directrix. Next, principal axis. Tangent at the vertex. This line is the tangent at the vertex. And this L dash. This L dash is the length of the latus rectum. So L comma L dash are the end points or the extremities of the latus rectum. So all these things we have discussed earlier. So let us and one more thing, the parabola is not only in this form. So, but it may take several forms. The parabola can either be in this form as well. Otherwise, the parabola can be in this form also. Otherwise, the parabola can be in this form as also. So, if the parabola is in this form, the focus is lying in the negative x-axis. And the directrix is lying on the positive x-axis, opposite side of this focus. And here, if this the focus is lying here, then the directrix is the focus lies on the above x-axis, above y-axis. Here, the directrix lies below x-axis. And here the directrix will be here like this. And if you see all these parabolas, this being the coordinate axis, x dash, y dash. A is the intersection point of the coordinate axis, x axis and y axis. So if the vertex is at the origin, then that parabola is said to be the standard or simplest form of the parabola. What is the standard form of the parabola? The parabola is said to be in its standard form if and only if the vertex is at the origin. Here the parabola is symmetric about x-axis, positive x-axis. Here the parabola is symmetric about x-axis but negative x-axis. Here the parabola is symmetric about y-axis, positive y-axis, and the parabola is symmetric about the same y-axis but in the negative y-axis. And for all these parabolas, vertex is at the origin. So a natural question generally arises as the parabola, will the parabola whose vertex is not at the origin also, So yes, so this is the parabola. For example, this parabola, if you take, this is x-axis, negative x-axis, y-axis, negative y-axis. So the vertex is at the origin A here. Now, without changing the actual direction of coordinate axis, if the origin is shifted to some other place, for example here I did not change the actual direction of the coordinate axis. This line is the fresh new axis x dash, and this line is a fresh y axis capital Y dash. Here I did not change the direction of the coordinate axis. So this capital X is parallel to small x and the capital Y is parallel to small y. So this is the origin, and this origin I shifted to some other point which is A dash h comma k. Now the parabola is this. So it may obtain, the parabola may obtain this case also. This is the transformed version of this parabola. What is this parabola? Y square equals to 4ax, and now this is y minus k whole square is equals to 4a into x minus h. 4a into x minus h. Here y square equals to 4ax can be written as y minus 0 whole square equals to 4a into x minus 0. Here y square equals to 4x can be written as y minus 0 whole square equals to 4a into x minus 0. In the place of 0 0 we can see h comma k here. Therefore the vertex is at the new origin which is a dash. So and here this is a comma 0 and this is minus a comma 0 because a, the vertex is acting like the midpoint of the foot of the directrix and the focus. This is equidistance. So now this is a comma 0 and this is s is a plus h comma 0 plus k. So actually you remember remember back what we have discussed in the first year. So small x is equals to capital X plus h, small y is equals to capital Y plus k. This is what we have discussed. So where x and y are the old coordinates and capital X, capital Y are the new coordinate axis. So likewise here a0 h comma k are to be added for this. And what is the equation of this directrix? This line is parallel to y axis. Any line which is parallel to y axis is of the form x equals to something. So this is a and this is a. Therefore this is x equals to minus a. So then if it is the focus, this would be the directrix. So this is z. This and these are equal. So if it is a plus h comma 0 k, this is minus a plus h comma k. This point I am talking about. And the equation of this line is, since this is x equals to minus a, this would be x equals to minus a plus h. And the equation of axis is, or the principal axis is x-axis. Equation of x-axis is here, this is y equals to 0. But here this is y is equals to 0 plus k, y equals to k, etc. So likewise we will discuss all these parabolas one by one in this class. First of all, y square equals to 4ax. So here y power even, you just prepare your mind in such a way. So you prepare your mind in such a way, exercise yourself in such a way that y power even, it is symmetric about x-axis. Which x-axis? positive x-axis. Therefore, the diagram of this would be like this. So y power even symmetric about x-axis, positive x-axis. Y power even symmetric about x-axis. Symmetric about x-axis in the sense it could be this or this. You may ask, how can one equation represents these two? But I will come to this point now. So here x means x has got positive sign. Therefore, this case is cleared. So therefore, the parabola is symmetric about x-axis, that to positive x-axis. It would be opened in the positive x-axis, first quadrant. Now, so this is the vertex, and this is the focus, and this is the directrix. So let us write one after another. So first, the vertex is A 0 0, focus S A comma 0, this is A comma 0, and equation of the axis or principal axis, both are same. Equation or principal axis, equation of principal axis is, this is the x-axis. Principal axis can be defined as the straight line which is passing through the fixed point focus and which is perpendicular to the fixed line, that is directrix. See, this straight line does two things at the same time. This straight line not only passing through the fixed point, but also this straight line is perpendicular to the fixed line which is the directrix. So equation of the axis is, this is the axis or principal axis. This is what? X-axis. What is the equation of x-axis? Y equals to 0. And equation of the directrix is, this is A comma 0 and this is Z. This Z is the foot of the directrix. So if it is A, this is also A, but Z lies in the negative x-axis, for which it is minus A comma 0. So this directrix, the equation of this directrix is a straight line, and this straight line is parallel to y-axis. That means it's a vertical line. Vertical line is of the form x equals to something. So x is equals to minus A, or x plus A equals to 0. And equation of the tangent at the vertex, equation of the tangent at the vertex is, what is the equation of the tangent? This is the tangent to the parabola. So at the vertex, so this is the parabola. Okay, this is not a tangent to the parabola, but this line is the tangent to the parabola. What is the tangent? A line which touches the curve at one point, and that point is the vertex. So the equation of the tangent at this vertex is what? This is y-axis. This is y-axis. Y-axis equation is what? X equals to 0. Next. So ends of the latus rectum, or equation of the latus rectum. Equation of the latus rectum. So latus rectum is this L dash. This is L dash. Latus rectum means that is also a straight line. which is parallel to y axis. Any line which is parallel to y axis is of the form x equals to something. This is equals to x equals to a. Equation of the lattice rectum is x equals to a or x minus a equals to 0. Next, ends of the lattice rectum, ends or extremities of the lattice rectum, that is equals to, first of all, what is meant by lattice rectum? Lattice rectum is a chord. First of all, lattice rectum is a chord, and that chord is passing through the focus, that means focal chord, and that focal chord is perpendicular to the principal axis. This line is perpendicular to the principal axis. Focal chord is the chord passing through the focus. So this is focus, for example. This is the fixed point. So this chord, what is the chord? The line joining two points of the parabola is called chord. This chord is passing through the focus. There may be infinitely many focal chords are possible. So this also the focal chord and all. So the double ordinate is, if you take a parabola and this is the axis, this is our focus, the line or the chord which is perpendicular to the principal axis. So this is such a line. This line is clearly perpendicular to the principal axis. So there may be infinitely many double ordinates are possible. This is also a double ordinate. So this perpendicular. This is also a double ordinate likewise. And what is meant by lattice rectum now? A lattice rectum is a double ordinate passing through the focus. Double ordinate passing through the focus. That means, for example, this is the parabola. This is the principal axis. This is x. This is the double ordinate. This is the double ordinate. Why double ordinate? Because this is the chord which is perpendicular to the principal axis. The double ordinate passing through the focus. Or in another way, this is the chord, this is the parabola, and this is the principal axis. This is focus. Now this is the focal chord. Why? Because this is passing through this chord is passing through the focus and perpendicular to the principal axis. Therefore, this line now is this line. See this. So if it is a comma 0, this is a comma 2a and a comma minus 2a, which we have discussed clearly in the previous video of the parabola. So the ends or extremities of the lattice rectum are a plus or minus 2a. That is, this is a plus 2a, a minus 2a. Therefore, what is the length of the lattice rectum? Length of the lattice rectum is equals to, this is equals to 2a and this is equals to 2a, total is equals to 4a. So these are the various points of the parabola y square equals to 4ax. This is symmetric about, this parabola is symmetric about positive x-axis. So now let us move on to the next parabola, which is y square equals to minus 4ax. Here this is y power even. This parabola is symmetric about y power even, symmetric about x-axis. Which x-axis? Negative x-axis. About the negative x-axis. whose vertex is also is origin, like this. But if you try to draw the diagram, so this will be of this kind. Now this is the parabola, y square equals to minus 4ax. So this x-axis is symmetric. This parabola is symmetric about this x-axis, and this is open in the negative x-axis. So this is the right parabola, we can say, and this is the left parabola. So the focus of this is lying here. This is S, and this is the vertex. This vertex is at the origin. Since this is y-axis and this is x-axis, the point of intersection is here. So therefore the vertex is denoted by the letter A, and this is the directrix. Earlier the directrix is lying on the left side of the y-axis. This is y-axis, left side of the y-axis. Now this directrix is on the right side of the y-axis now. So this is a comma 0. Since this is the point lying on the negative x-axis, this would be minus a comma 0, and this is z, a comma 0, and this is the line called the directrix, and this directrix is parallel to x-axis. Any line which is parallel to x-axis or the vertical line is of the form y equals to something. This is y is equals to, this is plus a, and this is the vertex is at the origin 0 0, and this is L dash. So this is minus a comma 0, here minus a, and this is also minus a. So but this is plus plus, first quadrant, plus minus. Here it lies in the second and fourth quadrants. Plus plus, minus plus. This is minus 2a, minus minus, minus 2a. So minus a comma 2a, minus a comma minus 2a. That means minus a plus or minus 2a are the ends of the lattice rectum. So let us try to write these points. The vertex A is 0 0. Focus S is equals to minus a comma 0. Third, equation of the axis. The equation of the axis. So what is the axis? The line which is that is passing through the fixed point focus and perpendicular to the fixed line. This is such a line, and this is x-axis. So here y equals to 0. So that means there is no change here as well as here. So, and fourth one, equation of the directrix. Equation of the directrix. As we have already discussed, so sorry, the line which is parallel to y-axis is of the form x equals to something, x equals to a, is x minus a equals to 0. X equals to a, x minus a equals to 0. Fifth point, equation of the tangent at the vertex. Equation of the tangent at the vertex. So this line is acting like a tangent of this parabola at vertex. So what is this? This is y-axis, that is x equals to 0. X equals to 0. So there is no change here as well as here. So this is x equals to 0, right? And sixth point is equations of the lattice rectum. Equation of lattice rectum. So L dash is the line, and the equation of this line, equation of this latus rectum is how much? X equals to minus a, this line. So this is at a distance of a units, but on the negative x-axis, therefore x equals to minus a, or x plus a equals to 0. Here it is x minus a equals to 0. So ends of the latus rectum, ends of the latus rectum. Here this is first and fourth quadrants. First quadrant is plus plus, last quadrant is plus minus. Here it is second and fourth quadrant, because x-axis, the x-axis is symmetric. The parabola is symmetric about x-axis. Therefore, it is second and fourth quadrant. Minus plus, minus minus. That is minus a comma plus or minus 2a. And the last point is length of the latus rectum. There would not be any change. Length of the latus rectum is equals to, this length is 2a and this length is 2a. This is equals to 4a. Therefore, the things which did not vary from here and here is this, and equation of the axis, this, and equation of the tangent at the vertex. Equation of the axis, equation of the tangent at the vertex, and length of the latus rectum. These two are same for both the parabolas y square equals to plus or minus 4ax parabolas. Now let us see the behavior of x square equals to 4ay parabola. So the third one is x square equals to 4ay. So this is symmetric. This is symmetric about x power even, symmetric about y-axis. Which y-axis? Positive y-axis. Positive y-axis. So here, and vertex is at the origin. So if the vertex is at the origin, then only the parabola is said to be in its standard form. Now x power even, symmetric about y-axis. Which y-axis? Positive y-axis. Therefore it would be opened in the upper side of the y-axis. So this is upward parabola. So this is the diagram of this. So this is the parabola. So y-axis is acting like symmetric about this parabola. Okay, and now, so the focus is here. So since the focus is lying on the y-axis, any point on the y-axis can be taken as 0 point y. So at a distance of this, so 0 comma a. So this is the vertex. So this is, vertex is nothing but origin 0 0, which is the point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis. So let us write the points. Vertex A 0 0, second one focus S 0 comma a, third one equation of axis. Axis means principal axis. Principal axis is the line which is always passing through the focus. What is the line passing through the focus? Y-axis. What is the equation of y-axis? X equals to 0. And equation of the directrix. Equation of the directrix. So this is the line L equals to 0, and this is the foot of the directrix, the Z. So if it is 0 comma a, this can be 0 comma minus a. So this line is parallel to x-axis. Any line which is parallel to x-axis is of the form y equals to something. So this is y is equals to minus a, that is y plus a equals to 0, and equation of the tangent at the vertex, equation of the tangent at the vertex. So this is the tangent to this parabola. So this line is what? X-axis. Equation of x-axis is y is equals to 0. And next one is the ends of the lattice rectum. Ends of the lattice rectum. So this is L dash, or this is L dash A. This is also the coordinates is A. So here this is 2A and this is 2A. So this is lying in, this is first quadrant and second quadrant, because y-axis is symmetric. The parabola is symmetric about y-axis. So first and second quadrants, plus plus minus plus. So that is minus, this is minus 2A and this is plus 2A. So the ends of the lattice rectum are plus or minus 2A comma A. And the next one is the length of the lattice rectum. The length of the lattice rectum, that is equals to 4A. And this is 7th point. And what is the next point that we have forgotten is x-axis 0 minus a, and equation of the lattice rectum. Equation of the lattice rectum is equals to, what is the equation of the lattice rectum? This line. This line is this line is parallel to x-axis. Any line which is parallel to x-axis is the form y equals to something. So y is equals to, this is A. So earlier it was x equals to A. Now let us see the nature of x square equals to minus 4ay curve. So this is also symmetric about y-axis, x power even symmetric about y-axis. Which y-axis? It's a negative y-axis. First let us try to draw the diagram once. So this is our coordinate axis. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis. The intersection point is, this is origin A, this is 0, 0. Now x power even symmetric about y-axis, negative y-axis, therefore it is downward parabola. So this is the parabola. So its focus is, if this is the principal axis and the focus lies on the principal axis, focus, the fixed point lies on the principal axis, and the straight line which is passing through the fixed point is called the axis or principal axis. So therefore this is S here. Earlier S is 0 comma A, but now the S is 0 comma minus A, because this is negative y axis. So first what is the vertex here? A 0 0. A 0 0. Vertex is A 0 0. As we have discussed, focus S is equals to 0 comma minus A. The third one is equation of axis. Equation of axis or principal axis. What is the principal axis here? Y axis. The equation of y-axis is x equals to 0. So this and this are not going to be changed. And fourth one is the equation of the directrix. Equation of the directrix. So this is the line. So what is this line? This line is perpendicular to what? Focus. Perpendicular to the principal axis. So the principal axis and the directrix are mutually perpendicular. So therefore this directrix. So if it is 0 comma minus a, this is 0 comma plus a. This is z, foot of the directrix. So a is the midpoint between z, foot of the directrix, and the focus. This and this. So what is the equation of the directrix? This is the directrix, and this directrix is parallel to this x-axis. Any line which is parallel to x-axis is of the form y equals to k, y equals to a. So y is equals to a, or y minus a equals to 0. Here it is y is equals to minus a, so y plus a equals to 0. Here it is y minus a equals to 0. And the next one is equation of the tangent at the vertex. Equation of the tangent at the vertex. So this line is the tangent to this parabola. So this is what? This is my x-axis. So equation of x-axis is y equals to 0. So that means this and this are equal. And the next one is the ends of the lattice rectum. The ends or extremities of the lattice rectum. That means what is the lattice rectum here? This is L dash. So that means here earlier it is 2a comma a. Here a comma 2a, a comma minus 2a. So this is plus or minus 2a. Sorry, this is 2a. So this is lying in which quadrant? Negative x-axis. So this is negative x-axis, right? So this is 2a comma, this is 2a comma minus a, and this is 2a comma minus 2a comma minus a. So this is plus plus minus plus, minus minus plus minus. Actually this is minus a, this is minus a, this is minus a. So since this is a same line, therefore all the y coordinates are equal. Minus a, minus a, minus a, and the length of this is 2a and this is 2a. So this is 2a minus a. So which quadrant it is? Plus plus minus plus minus minus plus minus. Fourth and third quadrant. So this is 2a and this is minus 2a. So this can be written as plus or minus 2a comma minus a. Earlier it was plus or minus 2a comma plus a. So the next one is the length of the lattice rectum. The length of the lattice rectum. This is equals to, this is 2a and this is 2a, this is 4a. That means this and this are not going to be changed. And the final one is the equation of the lattice rectum. The equation of the lattice rectum. So equation of the lattice rectum, that means this is the line. This line is parallel to x-axis. Y is equals to something. So y is equals to a minus a. Here it is y is equals to plus a. So these are all the parabola in their standard form or simplest form. The parabolas are said to be in its standard form if and only if their vertex is at the origin. So actually, as we have seen earlier, that there are possibilities where the vertex is not at the origin, the vertex is other than the origin. So the transformation of axis concept will be used here. So here the fifth one is y minus k whole square is equals to 4a into x minus h. So this is the parabola. This is the parabola which is parallel to x-axis. So earlier the parabola is this. So this is the origin A 0 0. Now this has been shifted. The origin is shifted to some other place here. Okay. So therefore this is our A dash, which is h comma k. This is x dash. This is y dash. Now this is capital Y dash y, and this is capital this is x dash x, and this is y dash. Okay. Now for y square equals to 4ax, what is the vertex? A, that is 0 0. So here, which is parallel to x-axis, and the center is at other than the origin. Let us suppose this to be h comma k. So for y square equals to 4ax, vertex A is 0 0. Here the vertex A is you just bear in your mind that, so whatever the things that we had for y square equals to 4ax, to the x coordinate h will be added, to the y coordinate k will be added. So let us write first. Vertex A is this. Focus is s is equals to, for this focus is here, focus lied here, which is a comma 0. Next, so equation of axis is, this is the axis, x-axis, y is equals to 0, and tangent at the vertex is, or equation of directrix. Equation of directrix is what? So this is the principal axis and the directrix is here earlier. So this line is parallel to y-axis, x equals to something. If it is SCA comma 0, this is minus a comma 0. So line which is parallel to y-axis, x equals to something, x is equals to minus a. So, and equation of the tangent at the vertex, equation of tangent at vertex is equals to how much? This line is tangent to this vertex at a 0 0. Now it is what? Y-axis. Equation of y-axis is x equals to 0, and equation of the latus rectum, equation of the latus rectum is this line is, this is L, this is L dash, this is what? This is the line which is parallel to y-axis. Any line which is parallel to y-axis is the form x equals to something, x equals to how much? A. And so next, so equation of the, so otherwise ends of latus rectum is equals to how much? This is a comma 0, this is a comma 2a, a comma minus 2a. That means a comma plus or minus 2a. So length of the lattice rectum, is equals to 4a. So these are the things that we have discussed before. So now the diagram is, so the vertex A is, for 0 0 hk will be added, h comma k. Focus S is equals to a comma 0 with a h, with 0 k will be added. So a plus h comma k. Axis, equation of the principal axis of the is how much here? Y is equals to 0. Here y is equals to 0 plus k. So y equals to k. Next, equation of the directrix is how much? X equals to minus a. Here x equals to minus a plus h. X plus a minus h is equals to 0. And equation of the tangent at the vertex. Tangent at the vertex is equals to how much? X equals to 0. That means x is equals to h. With x, h, x coordinate. And with y, y coordinate k will be added, right? So equation of the lattice rectum. Equation of the lattice rectum is equals to how much? X is equals to a plus h. And ends of the lattice rectum. Ends of the lattice rectum is equals to a comma plus or minus 2a. A plus h comma plus or minus 2a plus k. With x coordinate h, with y coordinate k. And length of the lattice rectum. Length of the lattice rectum is equals to 4a. So length is not going to be varied. So here the lengths are same. So the diagram of this will be now is this. This is our parabola. So this is origin, and this is a, and this is a dash, h comma k. Okay. So for this parabola, this is S and this is our S dash. So that means this is h comma how much? H comma a plus h comma k. So this is our vertex. This is our vertex. This is z. This is minus a plus h comma k. So everything is same, provided the diagram is somewhat like this. So this is x-axis, negative x-axis, y-axis, negative y-axis. This is my changed axis, capital X, x dash, capital Y, y dash. Hope the concept is crystal clear now. Now the next concept is y minus k whole square equals to minus 4a into x minus h. So for the parabola y minus this, for this parabola, okay, so minus 4ax, the vertex is how much? The vertex is a 0 0. Vertex a is 0 0. So for y minus k whole square, vertex a is 0 0. For this vertex a is h comma k to be added. So this, and for this focus is minus a comma 0. So with the focus to this x coordinate h and y coordinate k will be added. So minus a plus h comma k, and axis is, this is the axis, y equals equation of x axis is y equals to 0. Here equation of the principal axis is y is equals to k, and the equation of the tangent at the vertex, this is the tangent. So what is this? Y axis. Y axis is x equals to 0. So which we did not write, equation of the tangent at the vertex. I'll write here, equation of the tangent at the vertex is equals to what? This is y axis, right? So x equals to 0. So here equation of the tangent at the vertex is, this point we have forgotten earlier, no problem. Now I will add here, equation of tangent at the vertex is how much? X equals to h, is x equals to h, okay? And equation of the directrix is, this is the equation of the directrix. If it is minus a comma 0, this is a comma 0. That's why the equation of the directrix is x equals to plus a. For this y minus k whole square minus 4a into x minus h, equation of the directrix is plus a plus h. So a plus h. Now equation of the tangent at the vertex we have written earlier, okay, right? Next, equation of the, I have written it twice, no problem. Equation of the latus rectum, x equals to a. So this is the latus rectum, right? This is L dash. So this is the equation of the latus rectum. This latus rectum is the line. That line is parallel to what? Y axis. This line is parallel to what? Y axis. Which is the form x equals to something. So x is equals to how much? A. So x equals to minus a. This is minus a, no? So this is minus a comma, this is 2a, this is minus a comma minus 2a, right? So equation of the latus rectum is equals to x equals to minus a. Here equation of the latus rectum is x equals to minus a plus h. Ends of the latus rectum is minus a comma plus or minus 2a. Minus a comma plus or minus 2a. Here minus a plus h comma plus or minus 2a plus k. And length of the latus rectum is 4a. Here also it won't be changed. The length of the latus rectum is 4a. So these are the things. For this, actually, what is the diagram? Now I will show the diagram. So actually this is our axis. This is our original axis. Origin, negative x-axis, positive x-axis. So this is y dash y. So this is our parabola. This is our S. This is L dash. This is Z. This is the equation of the directrix, and this is our vertex. So vertex here, this is 0 0. This is other than 0 0 h comma k. Therefore, so for this actually, for this y minus k whole square is equals to minus 4a into x minus h. These are the things. This we have derived from y square equals to minus 4x, because this is can be written as y minus 0 whole square equals to minus 4a into x minus 0. Here in the place of 0 0 h comma k are added. Therefore, for all these x coordinates h will be added. For all these y coordinates y coordinate k will be added, and then we got all these things. Now x minus h whole square equals to 4a into y minus k parabola. This could be compared with the standard form of the parabola x square equals to 4ay, whose vertex is at the origin and x power even symmetric about y axis, positive y axis, it's upward parabola. Now the vertex of this is a, which is h comma k. Earlier it was 0 0, 0 plus h, 0 plus k. Next, focus s is equals to, the focus of this is 0 comma a, 0 plus h comma a plus k. So h comma a plus k, h comma a plus k. And so equation of the axis, equation of the axis or principal axis is here. What is the equation of the axis? So this is a y axis. So y axis equation is x equals to 0. So here x is equals to 0 plus h, x equals to h. And equation of the directrix. What was the equation of the directrix for this? This is the equation of the directrix, which is parallel to x-axis. Y is equals to k. This is 0 comma a, this is 0 comma minus a. So y equals to minus a. So is here y is equals to minus a plus k. Next, equation of the tangent at the vertex. Equation of the tangent at the vertex is, earlier it was, this is the equation of the tangent at this vertex a 0 0. So this is x-axis. X-axis equation is y is equals to 0. Here y is equals to 0 plus k. Next, ends of the lattice equation of the lattice rectum. So equation of the lattice rectum, this is the equation of the lattice rectum earlier. So y is equals to a. So here y is equals to a plus a. So now ends of the lattice rectum. Ends of the lattice rectum is how much? Ends of the lattice rectum is plus or minus 2a comma a, is plus or minus 2a comma a. These are the ends of the lattice rectum for this parabola. So plus or minus 2a comma a are the ends of the lattice rectum for this x square equals to 4ay. So in addition to this, h will be added here and k will be added here. So now length of the lattice rectum, is equals to how much? That is not changed. So 4a. So these are all the points for x minus h whole square equals to 4a into y minus k. So ultimately the diagram for this is, so origin is not at 0 0, it would be at the origin has been shifted to some other place other than 0 0. So this is a h comma k, a dash h comma k. That is why here it will be h and this will be added with k. Okay, and everything will be changed like that. So therefore this is the diagram, and the points are these what I have written. So this is the diagram of this parabola. Okay, and finally, so x minus h whole square, the last one, x minus h whole square is equals to 4a into y minus k. This could be compared with this parabola. Which parabola is it? This could be compared with this parabola. So this is our vertex. This is our vertex. So this is S, this is A dash, this is Z, this is Z, like that. So for x square is equals to minus 4ay, what is the vertex? 0, 0 here. So now we are discussing minus 4a into y minus k, which is to be compared with this. So vertex A is h comma k. Focus for this is 0 comma minus a. So h comma minus a plus k. H comma minus a plus k. Okay, this is equals to minus 4a into. Okay, and the equation of the principal axis is, so this is the principal axis. So y equals to this is x axis. This is y axis. Y axis is x equals to 0. So x equals to h. Equation of the directrix. So this is the equation of the directrix. So here 0 comma plus a. So here y is equals to plus a plus k. So a plus k. Equation of the tangent at the vertex. So this is the equation of the tangent at the vertex. What is this? X axis. X axis is y is equals to 0. Here y is equals to k. Equation of the lattice rectum. Equation of the lattice rectum is this. So this is the line which is parallel to x axis. Y is equals to something. So y is equals to minus a plus k. So ends of the lattice rectum. So this is 2a comma minus a. This is minus 2a comma minus a. So plus or minus 2a with h and minus a plus k, and length of the lattice rectum is so 4a. So ultimately what is the diagram for this? Simply this. This is our origin, and this origin has been shifted to a dash. Okay, these points will be changed. So those changed points, I have written everything in on the board itself. So this is L dash, this is A, this is Z, okay, etc. So this is how it will look like. Therefore all the 8 parabolas, so y square equals to 4ax, y square equals to minus 4ax, x square equals to 4ay, x square equals to minus 4ay, y minus k whole square equals to 4a into x minus h, y minus k whole square equals to minus 4a into x minus h, x minus h whole square equals to 4a into y minus k, x minus 0 whole square is equals to minus 4a into y minus k. So all these 8 parabolas are what we have discussed so far. Y square equals to 4ax and or y square equals to minus 4ax. These are the standard form of the parabolas whose vertex is at the origin. But if origin is shifted to h comma k, it will transform as y minus k whole square is equals to 4a into x minus h, and this can be transformed as y minus k whole square equals to 4a into x minus h. So all these 4 parabolas are similar. This is y power even symmetric about x axis. Symmetric about x axis. So if you expand it, so y square equals to 4ax. Otherwise, if you expand this, y square plus k square minus 2ky is equals to 4ax minus 4ah. So that is equals to 4ax is equals to y square plus k square minus 2ky plus 4ah. This is equals to x. So this is equals to x is equals to, this is y square plus this is y plus y square plus k square plus 4ah. It is constant. Okay, that means if the axis of the parabola is parallel to x-axis, then it is of the form x is equals to ly square, some constant l, plus my plus n. This is the, if the axis of the parabola is parallel to x-axis, then it is of the form x is equals to ly square plus my plus n. Similarly, if the axis of the parabola is parallel to y-axis, then it is of the form y is equals to lx square plus mx plus n. So far actually we have discussed the various forms of the parabola. So whether it is symmetric about x-axis or symmetric about y-axis, or axis is along x-axis, axis is along y-axis, etc. But there could be some possibility to the parabola whose vertex is whose axis is neither x-axis nor y-axis. Therefore, it would be the parabola of this kind. Therefore, if you see, this is neither symmetric about x-axis nor y-axis. So, for example, if you take this line to be lx plus my plus n equals to 0 and s p h comma k, and let us suppose this point p be x comma y. So this is the directrix and this is the principal axis. So principal axis is the axis which is always passing through the focus here h comma k. Since it is neither symmetric about x-axis nor y-axis, etc., therefore it would be h comma k. So to this principal axis, this line is perpendicular, therefore it is directrix lx plus my plus n equals to 0. Therefore equation of this x-axis is, since this line, directrix and this principal axis are perpendicular to each other, so therefore the equation of this line is of the form mx minus ly plus k equals to 0. What is the line perpendicular to lx plus my plus n equals to 0? mx minus ly plus k equals to 0, which we have discussed before in the first year. And this is passing through h comma k. So this is passing through h comma k, mh. So m into x minus h minus l into y minus k plus some otherwise lambda is equals to 0. So this is the equation of the parabola when the axis is neither symmetric about y-axis nor x-axis. So this is the parabola, and this SP and this PM. So according to the definition of a parabola, this equals to this. Of course, this diagram is a little bit enhanced, but actually SP is equals to PM, right? So what is SP? Distance of these two. So SP square equals to PM square. What is SP? X minus H whole square plus Y minus K whole square is equals to. So LX plus MY plus N by square root of L square plus M square. Therefore, this is the equation of the parabola. If the axis is neither symmetric about x-axis or y-axis, so this is the equation of the parabola in that case, and this is the equation of the principal axis. This is the equation of axis, and this is the equation of parabola when the axis is neither symmetric about x-axis nor y-axis. Thank you.